Jill,
Tegan,
Paxton,
Kaylin.
and we're proud members of California Coast Credit Union.
We were all able to get car loans through CalCoast at a great rate. It was quick and easy, all 4 times.
That's the CalCoast advantage to us.
Shop GTM stores in Lemon Grove, Santee, and Otay Mesa, and discover bargains on thousands of brand name home, office, and personal items at savings of up to 70% below other retailers. For coupons, directions, and more, go to gtmstores.com. GTM.
Can you make this cake for my daughter's birthday?
Donna realized her network was surprisingly slow. So she switched to Metro PCS and got her family 4 lines with unlimited high-speed data for $100, period. Metro PCS. Wireless figured out.
Welcome inside of the Valley View Casino Center here in America's finest city, San Diego, California. Major Arena Soccer League, your showcase this evening here on Saturday, February the 24th, 2018. Your San Diego Sockers hosting the Rio Grande Valley Barracudas. A very warm good evening from me, Nate Amaurea. A pleasure and a privilege to be with you this evening. 2 very different teams, to say the least, going toe-to-toe tonight here inside the VVCC. The San Diego Sockers, a playoff team. A team already with a home playoff date to schedule. That comes on March 10th. Still a couple of regular season affairs to take care of, actually 3 to be exact, before that playoff match that'll take place right here on March the 10th. They're 9-0 at home this season. 2 more wins and they'll run the table, be perfect as far as the home record goes. They're 16-3 overall, first in the Pacific Division. The road to the Ron Newman Cup looks like it certainly is going to be heading through Monterrey. The Flash down in the state of Nuevo Leon, down there in Monterrey. They are quite the force to be reckoned with. Soccer's already thinking a little bit about Monterrey, but they got a long way to go before any showdown with the Flash would come. Got to take care of business tonight against RGV. Got to take care of business next week here at home and get through the first round of the playoffs. Then we can start talking Monterrey. No, we're going to probably talk a little bit more Monterrey before the night is over. All right, on to the Rio Grande Valley Barracudas. This year, the record, 3-18. It's not good. They're 4th in the Southwest Division. They've lost 6 in a row. What are they playing for tonight? You hear that term, pride. You hear that term, playing for your professionalism here this evening. In watching them in warm-ups and speaking with a few of the staff from down in Hidalgo, Texas, down on the Texas-Mexico border, and they're in southern Texas, the Rio Grande Valley. Talking to a few people before the game, checking out their pre-game warm-ups. It's a loose bunch. It's a bunch that's looking to just finish the season with a few high notes and see if they can give the Sockers some trouble this evening. See if they can keep it close and then maybe try to work a miracle. But it starts just keeping it close early and making sure the fundamentals are taken care of early on in this first quarter. Again, a team that's 3-18 coming into the house of a team that's 16-3. 2 very different sides. Again, my name is Nate Amaurea. Broadcast partner Craig Elston is on assignment again. Craig Elston will be back with us next Saturday night in the home finale fan appreciation night here inside the Valley View Casino Center. We're almost ready for kickoff. The Sockers are going through some final warm-ups as the captain, Craig Childs, jogs over to speak to the troops. As we await the Sockers step into the center line and getting us underway. As you see the huddle down there, goalkeeper Chris Toth, who split time. His partner in goalkeeping crime, Boris Pardo. Both of those men say they split time in the back-to-back wins out in the Tampa-St. Pete area against the Florida Tropics. Sockers went out there, a couple of low-scoring games. Got 2 wins, back-to-back nights, a weekend in Florida. Now it's a weekend back home here in San Diego. A lot of fun, some good stories hearing from the Sockers players and coaches from last weekend in Florida. And those 2 wins against the Tropics saw 1 win apiece for Chris Toth and Boris Pardo. Good stuff for the Sockers goalkeepers. It's Chris Toth who will be between the pipes this evening for a Sockers team. Has won 4 straight games. A 7-3 road record this season, pairing up with that 9-0 home mark. They would love to make it a round number this evening. And then look for number 11 in that final home encounter next Saturday night against the El Paso Coyotes. These starting lineups for the Rio Grande Valley Barracudas. Goalkeeper is Fidel Garcia. Defenders, number 99, Victor Jimenez and Luis Mota. Midfielders, Ismael Pineda and Fernando Moreno. The forward on the ball right now on the Sockers logo. That beautiful, beautiful Sockers logo. The Coronado Bridge, San Diego skyline in that year, 1978 at the bottom. This organization was founded as an outdoor side in the old NASL. San Diego Sockers hosting the Rio Grande Valley Barracudas, and it's Oscar Ventura getting us underway. Bringing the starting lineup for the Sockers here in a moment. Waiting final word from the officials. You know, Toth's in goal. Say Roberto and Eddie Velez, two defenders. We are underway here at the VVCC. Nate Abarrea with you. Sockers and Barracudas on a Saturday night in America's finest city. First touch for Fidel Garcia, Rio Grande goalkeeper. Pressing forward for the Sockers there was Eddie Velez. Say Roberto and Eddie Velez. Starting as the defenders, Matt Clare and Brian Farber, pairing up with Craig Childs. The three attack-minded players in the starting five. Quickly, that starting five takes a different form. In fact, a quick trio of substitutions sees that starting lineup go out the window rather quickly. Ray Contreras now into the game. Brandon Escoto now into the game. Also, looks like Hiram Ruiz is in the game. Here's the first touch for Puyol. Knocks it back to Raimundo Contreras. Last time he was in this building, he scored a golazo. Almost full field strike on a free kick. 'Twas an empty netter. Impressive and exciting nonetheless. It was actually Victor Quiros for Soles de Sonora, former San Diego Sockers man. A San Diego Sockers player as recently as this season. Before being traded down to Hermosillo, suiting up for Los Soles. It was Quiros who was caught out, scrambling back as Contreras took that free kick quickly and scored one of the highlights of the season for San Diego and what ended up being a 7-3 win that last home game here in this arena at Soles de Sonora. Max DeLute back on the field for the San Diego Sockers. Have not seen him in this building in quite some time. Had some injury problems this year. Worked his way back to full fitness. Looks healthy and determined. And what a time to be healthy and determined as the playoffs are just around the corner. That whole age-old concept of it not just being what your record is or how you've been playing the whole season. It's more about what a team's doing going into the playoffs. As here's Craig Childs putting one on frame. Blocked by Fidel Garcia. Grabs it after a couple of bounces. The Barracudas goalie rolls it out. Barracudas in all white from head to toe, attacking from left to right. Here in this first quarter, the blue numbers with the red names. Well, bowling ball action there. So it was Anthony Medina kind of bumbling over Raul Salazar there. That's a healthy hit. Been watching a lot of hockey before this broadcast. My partner, Craig Elston, of course. He's on hockey duty right now. Chris Toth organizing his defense. And it's a goal for the Rio Grande Valley Barracudas. Well, how about this? What a start for the underdogs. It was a low free kick going wide of Toth's right post. It was redirected in. We'll wait and see. Wait to hear confirmation of who got it. It looks as if it was number 4, Reynal Fuentes Jr. He's claiming it. It certainly looked like he was the goal scorer. Indeed, it was Reynal Fuentes at that back post. Sneaky as ever. It's 1-0 to the visitors.
Scored by number 4, Reynal Fuentes Jr., assisted by number 19, Emmanuel Garcia. Time of the goal, 2:43. Again for the Barracudas, the goal by Fuentes Jr. from Garcia at 2:43.
Sockers trying to reply right away, and they do so. Anthony Medina gets us right back on even terms. 11:58 left here in the first quarter, and it's 1-1. Action-packed opening few minutes here inside this arena. And Medina back on the score sheet where he likes to be. Number 5 with a smile on his mug as he tosses the souvenir ball into the stands. The Sockers are tied up with the Barracudas of the RGV.
Oh, scored by number 5, Anthony Medina. Assisted by number 8, Zay Roberto. Time of the goal, 3:02. Again for the Sockers, the goal by Medina from Roberto at 3:02.
Antonio Manfut right there. The heck of a chance for the visitors, and what a save that was by Toth, and a second save. Toth immediately out with the throw to Childs, who knocks it back to Escoto. Forward to Childs, cross the face, 2-1 SD. Matty Clare finishes from point-blank range. Beautiful movement. The Sockers thankful for their wonderful, wonderful goalie at one end, who makes the double save and immediately turns in to the first line of the attack. A beautiful throw out to Childs. Little 1-2 with Escoto. And Matt Clare finishes off a beautiful team goal for the Sockers. Timeout called by Teno Juarez, the Rio Grande Valley head coach. Gives us time to let you know that California Coast Credit Union is proud to be the platinum sponsor of the San Diego Sockers this season. Started by teachers in 1929, Cal Coast, San Diego's longest-serving financial institution with 24 local branch locations, dedicated to improving lives in the community. Become a Cal Coast Credit Union member today. Visit calcoastcu.org. That's calcoastcu.org. LA Fitness. LA Fitness. Exercise your options at LA Fitness and get a head start on your New Year's goals. LA Fitness offers a wide variety of amenities, including state-of-the-art equipment, free weight center, swimming pool, group fitness classes, indoor basketball leagues, personal training, kids club, babysitting, and more. Try a week of complimentary fitness. Download your guest pass today at lafitnessguestpass.com. Goals in this first quarter. 2 for the Sockers, 1 for the Barracudas. Haven't even played 4 minutes. It's 2-1 San Diego. First goal from Anthony Medina, assisted by Zay Roberto, the elder statesman in this soccer side, the Brazilian.
Goal scored by number 99, Matt Clare. Assisted by number 37, Craig Childs. Time of the goal, 3:36. Again for the Sockers, the goal by Clare from Childs at 3:36.
Confirmation from our good friend Callan McClurg, San Diego Sockers public address announcer. Touch for Andy Laurie. Big man out there back in the lineup. A few familiar faces missing tonight for the Sockers. We'll get to that in a moment. A little scrum in the corner there. It's eventually knocked back out. It's back with the goalkeeper. Long ball forward. Spoyo chasing it down in defense. Ruiz got knocked off of it. Foul is whistled. I think it's going to be a free kick to the Sockers in their defensive third. It is indeed. Talked about some missing faces this evening for San Diego. One of them, Luan Salas Oliveira, picked up a little concussion scare a head-to-head collision during that road trip in Florida. One of the Sockers wins. Had a chance to actually talk with LSO before the match. Said he's feeling certainly a lot better than he did just a few days ago. Obviously scary stuff in this day and age, so much precaution, rightly taken. Any sort of head injury. So LSO out tonight. And if all goes as planned, be back on Thursday night. And right back here at the VVCC for the home finale against El Paso on March the 3rd. Matt Clare down in the corner. What a weekend it was for Matt Clare. Returning to his old home where he grew up. Neck of the woods down there in the Tampa-St. Pete area. Proud Floridian. Always good for Claire to get to go back home, and he loved it. He was talking all about it on Facebook, social media, saying, how great is it that you get to have 2 of these games. The Sockers back out in his homeland. Cries for a handball against Farber. They're not heard. Instead, the ball, he's bouncing around the defensive third of RGV, and it ends up coming back to Matt Clare, who fires one with his left. What a save it was. The header from Farber was high, and Farber guilty of a push at the end of it. A lot going on there. That was a wild sequence. Vicious rip with the left foot. Matt Clare. Farber got underneath that header. Almost worked out. Kind of lobbing it up and over Garcia. Then guilty of the foul seconds later. All the way back to Toth. Toth juggles, launches forward. Lovely control there from Ismael Pineda, wearing the captain's armband, number 24. Running things in the middle as much as he can when he has time on the ball, of course. Ismael Pineda. Not a whole lot of that thus far for Rio Grande Valley, but make no mistake about it, they've had some chances. A few meaningful chances, and you think about that one goes in. Toth made that sensational save. There's no attack the other way, but here's Contreras as the Sockers try to make it 3. Save made Garcia. 7 minutes have elapsed here in the first quarter. San Diego 2, Rio Grande Valley 1. The Barracudas, in their 3rd season in the MASL, their 3rd season in 4 years. The organization was on hiatus last year. Their best finish, as far as overall record, as Craig Childs brings this one out of the air beautifully. Good tackle. Good tackle. A lot of cries for a foul there. Childs was looking up, hoping for a whistle, but from way up here in Rosette, tell you what, Victor Jimenez made one hell of a sliding challenge and got a percentage of the ball that matches the number on the back of his shirt. I'd say 99%. Maybe a little clip of Childs' cleat, but not much. Childs said, give me the ball back. Give me the ball back. They almost get it to Childs. Jose Roberto trying to squeeze one into a tight spot there. This one's knocked down by Ray Reza. Look out here as Toth was almost caught out. And that's a bad pass across the middle. It's Fuentes with the right foot off the glass. It's collected by Toth. Fuentes should have done better, had a chance to score his 2nd of the night and tie it up, and instead it's Talute heading the other way, and it's Craig Childs, and it's a heck of a save from Fidel Garcia. I don't care if one team in this game is 3-18, one team 16-3. It's been fun to watch. I don't care who's playing. This is fun. Enjoy it. Hope you're having fun. Escoto to Clare. He's having fun. Matty Clare scores his 2nd of the night. It's 3-1 San Diego. Go on 99, 6:20 left here in the first quarter. Clare's got a brace. It could be a big, big night for Matty Clare. We're just getting started Right down the pipe there through the 5-hole of Fidel Garcia. Straight through traffic. Not sure how much of it Garcia ever saw. It ends up going right between the wickets. And Claire will take it. It's number 99's now on a hat trick.
Scoring his second goal of the match, number 99, Matt Clare. Assisted by number 19, Brandon Escoto. Time of the goal, 8:39. Again for the Sockers, the goal by Clare from Escoto at 8:39.
It's 4. And it's a familiar character. It's another man bagging a brace for the Sockers. It's Anthony Medina. Claire's got 2, Medina's got 2, the Sockers have got 4, 5:54 left here in the first quarter. SD4, RGV 1. Sockers pouncing on the Barracudas here in the first quarter. The visitors brought some entertainment early. Had quite a few chances. Meaningful chances. In front of Chris Toth's goal. Fortunately, they only took the one. It gave them a very short-lived 1-goal lead.
Scoring his second goal of the match, number 5, Anthony Medina. Assisted by number 63, Hiram Ruiz. Time of the goal, 9:06. Again for the Sockers, the goal by Medina from Ruiz at 9:06.
5.5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Sockers 4, Barracudas 1, Toth on the ball. It's given away. It's Mota. Peeling this one back to Mendez. To Pilcin Mendez. To his left back. Barracudas just want to keep this thing close as long as they can. Love to get a goal back. Their longer sustained spells of possession that we've seen. Goalkeeper Garcia. Gets it back into the middle. It's worked out wide. Here's Pineda. Ismael Pineda might pull the trigger. No, he hits it to the far post, and it should have been a goal. Salvador Luna just whiffed on it. On the slide at the back post. It was a brilliantly worked 30 seconds or so there from Rio Grande Valley. Great possession. Worked all the way up as their captain blasted one to the far post, and Salvador Luna is going to be thinking about that one as he tries to fall asleep tonight. Max Talut. Say Roberto. Back to Talut. Across that Kaiser Permanente logo. Ball from Talut, trying to find Childs. It's not tie in the air. 3:50 remaining here in the first quarter. Sockers 4, Barracudas 1. Nate Abarea here with you. MASL TV. San Diego Sockers Major Arena Soccer League home on YouTube. Good to be with you. Foul called. Free kick, Sockers. Talut at the halfway line. Back to Chris Toth. Talut back to the bench. Phil Salvaggio certainly going to be heavy with the rotation this evening. That's lovely from Craig Giles. That's Brian Farber finishing it off and immediately doing it right. Going straight to Craig Giles and saying, nicely done, mate. San Diego 5, Rio Grande Valley 1. Giles flicking through for Farber. Audacious one touch. And the assist in the end of it thanks to the fine finish from Ryan Farber.
Assisted by number 37, Craig Childs. Time of the goal, 11:45. Again for the Sockers, the goal by Farber from Childs at 11:45. And we are going to Hooters. Since the Sockers scored 5 goals in the night's game, your game ticket is now good within the next 48 hours for 5 free wings at your local Hooters restaurant.
Well, how about that? Good stuff. 5 goals, Hooters wings, early lead. Still got 2:53 left in this first quarter. What did I say? We're having fun. We're having fun tonight. It's Manfoots. Tried to get it over to Mota. It was blocked by Escoto. It's Matt Clare with 2 goals to his name already. Childs, by the way, has 2 assists. Barracudas would love to get 2 goals to their names. Ismael Pineda passes it off and heads to the bench. Toth. A little sticky situation, but he handles it calmly. Tried to knock it forward to Medina. Anthony Medina on a hat trick, just like Matt Clare. Over to that far side. Mendez smashed into the boards by Contreras. Free kick to the visitors. With 1:43 left here in the first quarter. Long way to go this evening. The Sockers taking care of business early. Just as many of us expected, but still a fun, entertaining start. So Rio Grande Valley take the lead. Oh, was it short-lived though? Have to get back to the official numbers, but couldn't have been more than 20 seconds. 20 seconds or so, they had the lead. And it's getting a little wave going here at the Valley View Casino Center. Ray Contreras. A little wave of dribbling there as he flows back to the bench. Here's Toth. Forward for Medina. He's got the 2 goals. Clare, he's got the brace as well. Farber got the 5th there on that lovely flick from Giles. "45 seconds. That's what remains here in the first period. Oh, was almost flicked on by Giles. Farber gives chase. 20 seconds left here. Down in this corner. Ruiz knocks it back for Zé Roberto. Tries to find Giles. It was well short. Zé Roberto chased it down. They might have another chance. They got 9 seconds. They got 8. Forward to Farber. Farber tries to turn. It's not going to happen. And that's the end of an action-packed first quarter. These the Sockers have a 5-1 lead when it's all said and done. San Diego 5, Rio Grande Valley 1. We're back with second quarter action here on MASL TV. After this, stay tuned.
Michelle, Tegan, Paxton, Kaylin,
And we're proud members of California Coast Credit Union.
We were all able to get car loans through CalCoast at a great rate. It was quick and easy, all 4 times.
That's the CalCoast advantage to us.
Shop GTM stores in Lemon Grove, Santee, and Otay Mesa, and discover bargains on thousands of brand name home, office, and personal items at savings of up to 70% below other retailers. For coupons, directions, and more, go to gtmstores.com. GTM.
Can you make this cake for my daughter's birthday?
Donna realized her network was surprisingly slow. So she switched to Metro PCS and got her family 4 lines with unlimited high-speed data for $100, period. Metro PCS. Wireless figured out.
Nate Abareya back here with you inside the Valley View Casino Center. The San Diego Sockers have a 5-1 lead after 15 minutes against the Rio Grande Valley Barracudas. In case you're just joining us, 2 very different MASL sides going toe-to-toe this evening. Sockers with a 16-3 record to their names coming into this contest. Rio Grande Valley, a 3-18 mark. That was the Barracudas who actually scored the first goal in this game, and now they're going to grab the first blue card. It was an elbow that swung out on Matt Clare from Carlos Portales, and it draws the blue card from the man in red. Portales is sent to the penalty box, and the Sockers are going to have a power play. UC San Diego Health power play. Medical care for the Sockers provided by Dr. Ken Taylor, Dr. Suraj Akhar with UC San Diego Health and Sports Medicine. They can help you get back on the field. Call 844-DR-SPORT. Again, that's UC San Diego Health. And this is a UC San Diego Health power play.
On a UC San Diego Health power play.
And in case you didn't believe me that they were on a UC San Diego power play, there's Calvin McClurg with affirmation. Fine stuff, my friend. Giles, Escoto. Captain Craig Giles, Matty Clare on a hat trick right now. I feel like after taking that elbow, Matt Clare should get at least 1 shot on this power play. He had to take the elbow to earn Sockers the man advantage. Got to get 1 shot. See if they work it to Matty. It's Escoto. It's the left foot of Escoto. It's off the post and a little bit of the boards as well. Wide side of that far post. Giles back to Escoto. Craig. Matty. Boyle. Claire. Ruiz. Ruiz messes with it a little bit. Comes back to Claire, and a foul called against Ruiz. No blue card, just the foul. $13:53 left here in the second quarter of tonight's match. Sockers with goals in that first quarter. From Matt Clare, he had 2 of them. Anthony Medina, he had 2 of them. Brian Farber had the 5th. This one's out of play. Sockers will have it on the restart. Minute left on this power play that's been rather uneventful. They pick up the pace here. This flurry forward. It's Escoto. It's Matt Clare. It's a Matty Hattie. 13:35 left here in the second quarter. Matt Clare with his 3rd goal of the night. Go on, 99. A star man scoring with his right. His name's Matt Clare. He's dynamite. Hat trick. And we ain't even played 17 minutes. Nice night already. Clare lapping it up. Fine finish. Fine ball to that far post from Escoto. Brandon Escoto with the vision. Matt Clare with the finishing touch.
San Diego Soccer's goal! A UC San Diego Health power play goal, scoring his third goal of the match, number 99, Matt Clare. Assisted by number 19, Brandon Escoto. Time of the goal, 1:25. Again from the Sockers, the power play goal by Clare from Escoto at 1:25.
Escoto to Clare. San Diego up 6-1. Vicious rip with the right foot, high and well wide. From Garcia, number 19, Emmanuel Garcia. This Rio Grande Valley Barracudas team hail from Hidalgo, Texas. They're on the U.S.-Mexico border. Place so much history, so much almost mystical nature in the Rio Grande Valley. Earlier today, actually took the time to watch the old movie Rio Bravo. Great old Western movie. John Wayne, Dean Martin, Ricky Nelson, bunch of other people, bunch of other legends of the Western film scene. Rio Bravo, fine film. Rio Bravo, a town and locale within the much larger Rio Grande Valley. Craig Childs. Childs on the free kick. Childs almost scoring a cheeky one with the right foot. It's just high. Toth comes out. Beautiful move from Escoto. Brandon Escoto. Brandon Escoto. Brandon Escoto. Goal! 1-9 mighty fine. Brandon Escoto makes it a magnificent 7 for the San Diego Sockers with a virtuoso dribbling effort. Cosmic kite, fine finish with the left foot in the end of it. Escoto with a gorgeous goal. 7-1 San Diego.
Scored by number 19, Brandon Escoto. Assisted by number 31, Chris Toth. Time of the goal, 3:06. Again for the Sockers, the goal by Escoto from Toth at 3:06.
One of the most generous assists you're ever going to see. Chris Toth getting credit for the assist. He will take it. He deserves it. It is a generous assist. That's all I'm saying. Rolls the ball to the guy. The guy then takes it upon himself to take on the entire team. Virtuoso effort, Maradona-esque, all the way down the entire pitch, places it in calmly, and the guy that rolled it to him in the beginning of it gets the assist. Feel like there's some goalkeepers union in play for some crazy reason. I feel like the official scorekeeper, he used to wear gloves. He used to make saves occasionally. That's a bad foul, and that's a blue card for Ray Contreras. We'll get back to that official scorekeeping situation momentarily that Chris Toth is very happy about. Bad foul and contact to the face. They're saying he's fine. He's going to get right back up, but Ray Contreras went into him. Down on the ground for Rio Grande's Luna, Salvador Luna, collided with Contreras there. Contreras was not happy with the blue card. It was a little unfair.
It's for contact above the shoulders. Time of the penalty, 4:06. Again for the Sockers, the penalty number 3.
So it's a free kick in the danger area, and it's a fine, fine goal for Antonio Manfut. The power play is very, very short-lived. Contreras right back out of the penalty box. The Barracudas get one back. Nice finish from Manfut. Postage stamp. Nothing Toth could do about it. Top right corner. Top bins with a whole lot of class. That was a nice goal. 10:54 left here in the second quarter. San Diego 7. Barracudas of Rio Grande Valley 2.
A power play goal scored by number 10, Antonio Manfut. Unassisted, time of the goal 4:07. Again for the Barracudas, the power play goal by Manfut, unassisted at 4:07.
Both Barracudas goals. One that was the first of this game, one that was the most recent. We've come from set pieces. Giles down to Farber. Golazo. Giles, Farber, 8-2. Go! Assist number 3 for Craig Giles. Call that a hat trick. One of the greatest goal scorers that's ever played in this building. It's turned into Mr. Distribution here in this first half. 3 wonderful assists for Craig Giles, 2 of them to his boy Brian Farber. Nice finish from Farber in the end of it. Acrobatic, beautiful stuff from number 7. Putting the body on the line. Sponsored image that pops up oftentimes when the Sockers score a goal here at the Valley View Casino Center.
The match, number 7, Brian Farber.
Get back to that in a second. There's Medina. Back to Escoto. The image that pops up, that sponsored image, it's an image of Brian Farber in a pose very similar to the one that he kind of struck there a few moments ago, scoring that goal. It's 8-2. Craig Giles is having a hell of a night, helping everybody else out. Saying, why don't I take a night off from scoring goals? No, we kid. He'll try to get into the party soon enough. But in the meantime, in between time, Giles is just knocking down lovely services and setups and assist and assist and assist. 3 of them. A hat trick of assists for number 37. His goal, I feel, is going to come eventually. Maybe it comes right here. Instead, he blasts it off the boards. Talute. Giles. Across the face. It's another assist for Craig Giles. This is absurd. You gotta love this. One of the great goal scorers the club's ever seen. He's got 4 assists here in the first half, and Max Talute finishes that one off with the head. 9:01 left here in the second quarter. The round is most certainly on, but the storyline for yours truly and the friends around here in the press area and with the production team, it's the story of Craig Giles' assists. See, and I know how to do that too. Max Talute, welcome back. Welcome back to the home arena. Talute with a fine-headed goal.
Goal! Scored by number 4, Max Talute. Assisted by number 37, Craig Giles. Time of the goal, 5:59. Again from the Sockers, a goal by Talute from Giles at 5:59.
Here's Farber. Look out. Oh, it was Laurie. Front of the net there. To the good ball across from Velez. And Vaquero. Laurie gives chase. Laurie almost gets to it. A wee bit of clumsiness out there from a few folks. Chad Haggerty's into the game. Haggerty, who got his first goal of the season against the Florida Tropics About a fine weekend out in FLA. Soccer's had one, 2 wins. Back-to-back games out there in the Tampa St. Pete area. First goal of the year for Chad Haggerty. Good stuff. Matt Clare got to return home, see some friends and family. And oh yeah, 2 wins. 4 in a row right now, in case you're keeping track of that thing for the Sockers in the W department. 7:56 left in the first half here. Manuel Garcia. Fuentes Jr. Back to Garcia. Halfway through this second quarter. 7.5 remaining. Good sliding challenge there, but the ball knocks back to Medina. Medina works it back into his own defensive third to Zé Roberto. Zé Roberto plays it calmly over to Cristo. Look out at the other end. The Sockers almost had their 10th of the night. Wasn't for a fine intervention there from Fidel Garcia. Heading forward is Manfut. Manfut fires one high and wide.
There is a timeout on the floor.
Timeout on the floor. Gonna head to break here on MASL TV. Sockers lead 9-2, 6:52 left here in the second quarter. Stay tuned. Sockers get us back underway with 6:45 now left here in the second quarter. Chris Filth back on the ball. Nate Abarea is my name. Broadcast colleague Craig Elston on assignment. He'll be back with us next week. I know I've said that before. I feel like I'm making false promises. No, I swear, he will be back next week. Or at least that's what he says. But in the meantime, it's good to be with you. Just me and you. And our fine production team. Sockers having a fun night themselves. 9-2. And we've just now, well, getting a little ahead of ourselves, just now played 21 minutes in this game. They scored 9 goals. Oh, nasty collision there. Saw Ruiz go to ground, and yeah, I'm a little shaken up here at the end of this. That was awkward. It was tough to see what happened. I think it was just inadvertent. A couple of knees or shins just collided. Looks like certainly that's what it was. Player down for each team. Unfortunate break for both gentlemen, but it looks like Ruiz is going to be okay. Now we'll see if the player who's down for Grande Valley rises to his feet. I'd like to remind you that Proactive Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine is the sole provider of physical therapy services for the San Diego Sockers. Proactive Physical Therapy sees patients from all over San Diego County, having trusting relationships with San Diego's leading physicians. With 4 convenient locations. You can visit Proactive's website at www.proactive4pt.com. That's Proactive, the number 4pt.com. Proactive Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, proud sponsors of the San Diego Sockers. Lakeside Equipment is in the game. As always, San Diego Sockers like to thank Lakeside Equipment Sales and Rentals for their sponsorship this season. From a skip loader to a snow cone machine, Lakeside Equipment has you covered. So for your next project or party, choose Lakeside Equipment, serving contractors and homeowners since way back in 1985. Lakeside Equipment, family owned and operated, 2 locations to serve you with delivery available. Skip loaders, snow cone machines, whatever you need. I'm more of a skip loader guy. Craig Elston, more of a snow cone machine guy. Or was it the other way around? I can't remember. Here's Haggerty. Here's Toulouse. El Vaquero. Eddie Velez. As we approach 5 minutes remaining, Childs knocks it down after it came back to him off the boards. It's a chance moving forward for the Barracudas. Onto his right foot. Beautiful cutback blocked by Toulouse. You're waiting for the shot there from Salazar. As he cut back onto that power foot, number 58. Zé Roberto being hassled at the back. Back to Toulouse now. Here's Farber. Brian Farber. Childs, pardon me. It was Medina out there. Low drive off the boards. Here's Ray Reza. 11 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Sockers 9, Barracudas 2. Off the backside of Farber. Down to the Barracudas in all whites, heading from right to left on your screens here in this second quarter. Actually, not doing a whole lot of heading to the left. They've been very much to the right of your screen for much of this second quarter. Reza. Broke the ankles there of Reynal Fuentes. Zé Roberto. Up to Matt Clare. Quickest hat trick of the season for Matt Clare. 16.5 minutes saw Matt Clare score 3 goals tonight. Manfoot. He's been a bright spot this evening for the Barracudas. Got it to the other goal scorer, Reynal Fuentes. 2 goal scorers combining there, but ends up with a tame effort from Fuentes into the hands of Toth. Clare waits for the line switch and lofts one forward, trying to find Boyo. Ruiz. Pardon me, it was actually Luis Ortega down there. Tussle for the ball. Ends up down at the end of it. With a free kick to San Diego. And Contreras is jawing with a couple of Grande Valley players. The Barracudas are looking back at Contreras saying, what's wrong? And it looks like Contreras and Salvador Luna have reached a conclusion, sort of mutual half agreement of sorts. Contreras is now still barking at the officials. Now Luna's turning back saying, hey, I thought we ended this. I thought we sorted it all out. Why are you starting this discussion up again, Ray? You're killing me. And now look at this. It's a yellow card to Salvador Luna. Luna has just been booked. And he's now getting an explanation. Not sure what Raimundo Contreras saw, because Ray came flying in from yards away, pointing at Salvador Luna. Ray's talking with Luna still. An interesting conversation, and I wish I could be a little closer to hear exactly what's being said, but Luna sent to the box for 5 minutes. The yellow card.
Your attention, please. A 5-minute yellow card penalty has been assessed to Rio Grande Valley's number 7, Salvador Luna, for an illegal injury return. Time of that penalty, 12:18. Again, for the Barracudas, the yellow card, 5-minute major penalty on number 7, Salvador Luna, for an illegal injury return at 12:18.
Well, there you go. Raimundo Contreras, I guess he's a detective in the offseason. Because I'm not sure if there was anybody else in this building who spotted that substitution that violated the rules. Oh, that was almost a brilliantly worked goal for the Barracudas. Fired up by feeling of injustice against Salvador Luna, but it was an illegal return from injury. Luna was the player that was down after that collision with Iram Ruiz. And we were all ready to move on. Everybody else was ready to keep playing the game. Along came Detective Raimundo, saying, wait, I know that guy. He's the guy who was just on the ground injured. What's he doing back out here? He's not allowed back out here yet. Hasn't gone through all the necessary steps of the process. Ray then returned to the station, did some paperwork, spoke with some folks, had a few cups of coffee, came back and spoke to the officials, said, that's the guy. That was him. The officials conferenced. They called Raimundo back. Raimundo said, how's the case going? The officials, they said, Ray, we got him. And off to the penalty box for 5 minutes went Salvador Luna. Oh, that could have gone anywhere. It went up into the net. Phil Salvaggio. Go on, coach. Not even going to ask where you've been. But what timing? Good 40 time down there as well. We get a stopwatch on Salvaggio? What do we got? We'll get that for you in the third quarter. 45 seconds left here in the first half. 9-2 San Diego. All kinds of season records have been set by the Sockers tonight. That one's up into the netting. Most goals in a half. Sockers' previous mark was 6. Last hat trick was scored at Tacoma earlier this month by Craig Childs. Matt Clare's got a hat trick tonight. And it's the quickest hat trick of the season, not only here with San Diego, but in the MASL. 13:35 was left in that second quarter when he scored the third goal of the night. His third goal of the night. Got to get my Big Shaq quick maths on. 16:25. 16:25. A hat trick. Mighty fine stuff, Matt Clare. Quickest hat trick of the season. That one's up into the net. We got 20 seconds left. The last time a goalkeeper had an assist for the Sockers was Chris Toth away to Ontario on January 21st. Had another one tonight. A generous one, albeit. But it still counts just the same. Look through that book at the end of the season. See another assist for Chris Toth. It won't say that he just rolled it 2 yards and allowed Brandon Escoto to go the entire length of the pitch and score a fine goal, a virtuoso effort. Been a lot of goals here in this first half. An assist from Chris Toth. 4 assists from Craig Childs, of all people. No goals for Captain Fantastic, but he's got 4 assists. He'll take it because his team has a 7-goal advantage as we reach halftime here on Saturday, February the 24th, 2018, inside the Valley View Casino Center, San Diego, California, America's finest city. San Diego Sockers, they got 9. The Rio Grande Valley Barracudas, they got 2. We got halftime. We'll be back with you for the third quarter. Nate Abarea and our fine Sockers and MASL TV production crew. Enjoy your halftime break. Get yourself a beverage. Get yourself a bite to eat. Kick your feet up. Come back for the third quarter. We'll be here waiting for you.
Jill, Tegan, Paxton, Kaylin,
And we're proud members of California Coast Credit Union.
We were all able to get car loans through CalCoast at a great rate. It was quick and easy, all 4 times.
That's the CalCoast advantage to us.
Shop GTM stores in Lemon Grove, Santee, and Otay Mesa, and discover bargains on thousands of brand name home, office, and personal items at savings of up to 70% below other retailers. For coupons, directions, and more, go to gtmstores.com. GTM.
Can you make this cake for my daughter's birthday?
Donna realized her network was surprisingly slow. So she switched to Metro PCS and got her family 4 lines with unlimited high-speed data for $100, period. Metro PCS. Wireless figured out.
Funny face one.
1, 2. And now, fans, tonight's halftime minigame, please welcome Matt Suarez, the 2007-2009 girls team. Just for a picture.
What's that?
Is there any chance that we can put that on him just for one picture?
One picture. Hurry. You can't break it. Don't break it.
Oh my God. Let's do it. 1, 2.
There it is.
All right.
You're a pro.
Sorry
Love
to bother you.
No worries. No, that's why I said come up at halftime. Actually, I got to run down to the bathroom right now. But yeah, you guys enjoying the game tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come back for more?
Yeah.
Come back for the playoffs.
Thanks so much.
Dude, of course, of course. How are things going for you?
Going well with the FC Barcelona. They have 3 games today and running around, driving them like crazy, like soccer mom kind of thing.
I love it. I love it.
Thank you so much, Mr. Yeah, of course.
Have more on Malik's suspension tonight on the ASR. Right now, let's turn our attention to the San Diego Sockers, a pair of big upcoming home games. That's not Friday night, that's Saturday. That should be Saturday, February 24th. That's $2 Bud Light. It's tomorrow. $2 Bud Light night, and you get some sunglasses. And then the following Saturday, Fan Appreciation Night, we'll be talking about that because Rick Willis is going to be playing in the halftime game there. Both games kick off 7:05 Saturday night. We'll fix that graphic. Valley View Casino Center, of course. I'm now joined by a pair of San Diego Sockers. Boris Pardo, the goalkeeper, making his inaugural visit. Matt, you've been here. Matt Clare's been here now, appearance number 2. Boris, I want to thank you for the goalie gloves. I'll wear them while the interview goes on. You and Chris Toth are perhaps the... How rare is it for a team to have the 2 best goalkeepers in the league?
It's pretty rare. I mean, but the club itself has had a history of duos, like Chris's father, Zoli Toth, and Victor Noguera, goalkeepers that could start in any team in the league, but they had one thing in common, that they won a championship.
And talk about his I mean, he is a legacy soccer. Mm-hmm. Talk about his dad a little bit, hanging in the banners like.
Yeah, he comes out. He trains us, and he brings his machine out that shoots the ball out at high speed. So it's kind of tough. Right? Yeah, you got to wear those things. And but yeah, Zoli, he has all these stories of his glory days, and it's great to hear that.
So we have something in common that we both lived in Kansas City, or all 3 of us have it in common, right? So talk a little bit about. When last time Matt was here, he talked about how the Sockers are the Yankees of indoor soccer and that you do everything first class. You're the envy of the league. Would you concur with that feeling?
Being in Wichita with Matt, with the B-52s, and then with the Kansas City Comets, just playing in all these other against all these other organizations in different arenas, there's no organization in the league that compares to the Sockers with how they run it, with the front office, to the show that they put on game day. And on top of that, the players that they bring to the field.
All right, so last time you were here, we talked about hair. I think we have video of your last appearance. You look like this is from last time. Do we have the last visit, the video? Anyhow, you've gone with a new playoff look. There you go. Let's give a plug to the barber. Who does your hair?
His name's Diego Torres.
Where does he work out of?
Pacific Beach.
And is this something that is your artistic rendering, or is this something he comes up with and you just say, okay, go for it?
I just tell him to go for it. He's got an idea what he wants to do, and from there, it is what it is.
All right, you should get a discount for the plug we just gave him.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to him.
All right, so you guys are 16-3. It's a combination of great goalkeeping and the fact that you guys can ring the bell. You have so many scorers on your team. That's a tough combination. Can you speak to how that, when people, you just step onto the pitch expecting to win, right?
I think that's the mentality, yeah. I think we have that from the start. It's not only instilled from the beginning of the season, but every game we go out and we have that mentality that we're not going to lose. You know, it is a game, so at the end of the day, you may win, you may lose, but if you have the right mentality, you push on and see what comes from it.
The comparison I draw, good indoor soccer is like good jazz in that it's all kind of designed improv, if there's such a phrase. Could you speak a little bit about what is the Sockers' offensive philosophy?
I think for us, the philosophy is to do everything you can defensively in order to help the team win. We have a fantastic goalkeeper in Boris, fantastic goalkeeper in Chris. But we also have players on our team that I think this year, we have 5 guys that have scored over 20 points this year. So it truly shows where we are as a team collectively going forward. But we have also the fewest goals conceded in the league, so that shows collectively where we are defensively.
And a hot goaltender can make up for a lot of mistakes in front of him, right?
Yeah.
So March Madness is upon us. Is it too early? There's a big game going on tonight that you're going to watch. Can you talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, so Tacoma, Ontario, those are the 2 teams that we may look to play against
for the
playoffs. Yeah.
So in round 1, or the first time up, right?
First round.
So
yeah.
is there a team Tacoma's the one you want to play, right?
Tacoma's just a team that we want to play against because we've had their number this season in the last games. But either way, Ontario or Tacoma, we're ready to play against.
So we're rooting for Tacoma tonight, and then after you beat them, the road goes or Mexico would come to you, right? Either Monterrey or.
Yeah. Well, if we.
How does it play out?
We play, we'll play either Ontario or Tacoma in the first round, and then it's a one-off from there. So we have a home and away in the first leg, either against Ontario or Tacoma, and then after that it's a one-off. So if Monterey ends up beating Sonora in their home and away leg, then we would go to Monterey. But if Sonora wins, then Sonora would have to come here.
All right, we got a minute left. I just want, can we throw the graphic up? Hopefully we fixed it in time, showing the homestand. Yeah, okay, back-to-back Saturday nights. It's that one March 3rd I want to talk quickly about. If we could roll this video. This is KUSI's Rick Willis, who regularly plays in your halftime celebrity game. There's a big fan appreciation night. Rick has... Well, first of all, it's hard to play with a camera on your head, right?
GoPro on his head.
As you assess his game, what stands out?
I think it's the GoPro.
The GoPro. The GoPro stands out.
We should mention Rick, who's an incredible surfer, is also partake. So that's all coming your way. Guys, thank you for coming. And just quickly, playoff tickets, there's a deal, right?
Yes, there is. There's a deal. So $20 will get you VIP tickets. $10 will get you GA. Come out and support the team. We definitely need you here.
More fans, better playoff chances, right?
Yes.
All right, coming up at 6:45, Adaptive Sports and Recreation Association Spring Wheelchair Basketball Tournament. We have a pair of young athletes coming in that you'll want to see that conversation. We'll repeat this conversation at 6:45 and put it up on our social media platforms. The 5 p.m. newscast is over. We now go to the 6 o'clock hour.
Yeah. I'll just jump a little bit so they go. That don't play much?
Yeah, like, there's a few on the field, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Jill, Tegan, Paxton, Kaylin,
and we're proud members of California Coast Credit Union.
We were all able to get car loans through CalCoast at a great rate. It was quick and easy, all 4 times.
That's the CalCoast advantage to us.
Shop GTM stores in Lemon Grove, Santee, and Otay Mesa, and discover bargains on thousands of brand name home, office, and personal items at savings of up to 70% below other retailers. For coupons, directions, and more, go to gtmstores.com. GTM.
Can you make this cake for my daughter's birthday?
Donna realized her network was surprisingly slow. So she switched to Metro PCS and got her family 4 lines with unlimited high-speed data for $100, period. Metro PCS. Wireless figured out.
And now, ladies
Welcome inside of the Valley View Casino Center here in America's finest city, San Diego, California. Major Arena Soccer League, your showcase this evening here on Saturday, February the 24th, 2018. Your San Diego Sockers hosting the Rio Grande Valley Barracudas. A very warm good evening from me, Nate Amaurea. A pleasure and a privilege to be with you this evening. Two very different teams, to say the least, going toe-to-toe tonight here inside the VVCC. The San Diego Sockers, a playoff team. A team already with a home playoff date to schedule. That comes on March 10th. Still a couple of regular season affairs to take care of, actually 3 to be exact, before that playoff match that'll take place right here on March the 10th. They're 9-0 at home this season. 2 more wins and they'll run the table, be perfect as far as the home record goes. They're 16-3 overall, first in the Pacific Division. The road game on Thursday night before coming back home for the finale. Then the playoffs starting up on March 10th, the road to the Ron Newman Cup. Sockers want to play a clean 30 minutes, not get anybody hurt. We score a few more goals, keep things tight defensively. We'll have a nice bite to eat, rest up, get back to the training pitch, finish off the weekend, nice jog tomorrow, hard on the pitch, training on Monday all through the week. Then you start thinking about the playoffs. Childs brings it down, he wants a goal, he's got 4 assists. What a story that was in the first half. Craig Childs with 4 assists. The all-time leading goal scorer. San Diego Soccer's history. Has not scored on a night where his team scored 9. But he's assisted 4 of them. Go figure, huh? Just what you predicted. Escoto got knocked around there. No foul. I think everybody hoping for a relatively whistle-free second half here in these final 30 minutes. 13:45 currently left in the third quarter. Long ball up. Taken down beautifully. It's blasted poorly by Fuentes. It was Jimenez who brought it down out of the air. Good punch by Toth. Is this one going to stay in over there on the far side? It does. Shot goes high and wide of Toth's goal. Barracudas wanted a foul. Fernando Moreno certainly wanted a foul. Thought he was knocked away there. Seemed like fair shoulder-to-shoulder contact. It's Medina trying to creep in there. Victor Jimenez, back to the goalie Fidel Garcia. 3 minutes gone, 12 to go here in the third quarter. Foul before the 3 minutes actually elapse. Again, getting a little ahead of ourselves. 12:02 remaining here, third quarter. 9-2. Hat trick in that first half from Matt Clare. Dynamite stuff from Matty. 2 goals from Anthony Medina. Goal from Farber. Scotto got in on the party. Craig Giles assisted 4 of them. Good run here. Good ball to the far post, and how is that not finished at the far post? Again, another chance that time. It was Manfood who's already got a goal tonight. Should have had a second one. Tried to turn it in with the chest. Turn it in with anything. Just couldn't do it. Second time we've seen that. Saw one with Salvador Luna at the far post back in the second quarter. Actually, might have been the first quarter. That was indeed with the Barracudas attacking the goal to our right. Luna was at that far post and couldn't tap one home from point blank range. A couple of feet out. Almost a bad mistake. It was a bad mistake, it just wasn't fully punished. Fidel Garcia. Barracuda saying, calm things down. Coming up on 4 minutes gone. Here in this, the third quarter. Shot from distance. Gobbled up by Chris Toth. Came tamely off the right foot of Raul Salazar. Zé Roberto. Over to Raimundo Contreras. Brian Farber. And for Childs. Childs knocks it back to Raimundo. Who's going to get the 10th goal of the night for the Sockers? Here's Ortega. All the way back to Toth. Farber. Back to Ortega. Forward to Childs. Childs pinned in the corner. He's been here before. He'll be there again. Use the hips. Childs back on it. Lovely first touch. Off the feet of Fidel Garcia. Here's Matt Clare. 9.5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Sockers 9, Barracudas 2. Can they make it 10? Medina would love to get his hat trick. Join Matt Clare. There's Escoto back to Zé Roberto. Letting the game kind of just play itself here. Sockers just working the ball around, letting some time elapse. An action-packed first 30 minutes. Expect maybe a little less when it comes to these third and fourth quarters. Sockers are certainly content with a 7-goal lead. They'd love to score a few more tonight. Rio Grande has not looked all too threatening going forward. Their only 2 goals came from set pieces. One scored by Reynal Fuentes on a redirection at the back post. Actually made the score 1-0. Believe that? They led in this game, 1-0. They led for about 20 seconds. The Sockers tied it up and quickly made it 2-1. It's now 9-2. Other goal tonight for the Barracudas. A fine free kick from Antonio Manfoot. Here's a chance for a third for the Barracudas. Fighting through contact and somehow getting a shot away in the end there was Topolcin Mendez. Contreras was hammered in the back. And Contreras gets up, waiting to see if a blue card was going to come to Fernando Moreno, and Contreras with a few choice words for Moreno, who's now right back onto his feet. I'll tell you what, Moreno came through Contreras there, just straight through the back of him, kick to the calf, threw the knee in there as well, and as soon as it looked like Moreno might get punished for what was a very poor challenge, he immediately goes down to the ground and pulls the fish on the dock routine. And Contreras knew exactly what he was doing. You know what Ray was yelling at him walking away, going, "You sneaky ...
A bench warning issued to RGV.
Rio Grande Valley now getting a bench warning, and Salvador Luna heads back to the bench. But no blue card to Fernando Moreno. Contreras absolutely incensed. On our first real stoppage in this third quarter. Still a few words being exchanged between the benches. Seven gone, 8 to go here in the third quarter. 9-2 Soccer's lead. Claire takes it back over to Ortega. Childs to Escoto. Near side left wing, Matt Claire. Back to Chris Toth. Good touch from Childs. Craig's on it again. It's out of play.
There is a timeout on the floor.
Timeout on the floor. Perfect timing. We're halfway through this third quarter. Same score as when we started this thing. Halftime score 9-2. Soccer's now lead by the same score, 9-2. 7:30 left. Back after this, right here on MASL TV. Stay tuned. Soccer's get us right back underway, and Craig Childs almost scores one, and who picked up the scraps in the end of it? It sure looked like Ruiz, it was. Ruiz gets his goal, it's the 10th of the night for the San Diego Sockers. 7:27 left, they lead 10-2.
San Diego Soccer's goal! Scored by number 63, Hiram Ruiz. Assisted by number 37, Craig Childs. Time of the goal, 7:33. Again for the Sockers, the goal by Ruiz from Childs at 7:33.
Confirmation from Callan McClurg of what I was going to mention there moments ago. That initial effort from Craig Childs that was blocked, and then the scramble led to Ruiz hammering it home from close range for the 10th goal of the night. That goes down as a Craig Childs assist. Number 5 on the night. He's assisted half of the Soccer's goals. That's a captain's effort. You're just waiting for him to score one, but the longer this goes, you're thinking it's just going to be one of those nights where the one you'd expect to score all the goals doesn't actually score any. Here's Farber trying to get in on it. Farber knocked to the floor, and now a boot was thrown to Farber's face, and I'll tell you what, Fidel Garcia has got a future as a nightclub bouncer. Because Fidel Garcia came flying in to grab Brian Farber. And Farber said, hey, I don't want nothing to do with you. I want that guy. He's down on the ground, and look out. We got to be careful here because Pineda certainly kicked out at Farber. It looked like he made contact with his head. Wasn't anything all too vicious, but Farber telling the rest right now, he certainly threw a boot at my head. It's nothing to mess around with. It's going to anger anybody. Farber is hot right now. But again, Fidel Garcia, as Farber in the immediate adrenaline moment there, was ready to go after the opponent. Fidel Garcia hopped out, grabbed Farber, and respect to Brian Farber, looking at Fidel Garcia saying, dude, I don't want anything with you. Got a problem with that guy over there. And thankfully, cooler heads prevailed in the end of it. I want to see anything bad happen, especially in a game that's 10-2. Sockers. Got to be careful to keep their tempers in check, as Rio Grande Valley certainly going to be leaving a few challenges in. 6 minutes left, 21 minutes left in this game. 6 left here in the third quarter. 10-2 they lead to the San Diego Sockers. Off the boards, waiting for it to come back down to earth. It does. Victor Jimenez. I'm liking what I'm seeing on the pitch from the Sockers here this evening. Also, this one goes off the top of the glass. Never actually went out of play. Toth now collects it. Loving what I'm seeing from the Sockers on the pitch, and also loving what I'm seeing from the deep end right now. It's quality stuff. It was the deep end dancing to the Bee Gees. That's worth $1 million. Making the Gibbs proud down there. San Diego's faithful. I'd like to make a request for Nights on Broadway to come up next. Maybe a little Night Fever. See what the deep end knows about that. Doing good right now, though, I'll tell you what. Good disco moves down there. I thought you guys were just football supporters. No. You could hold your own in the discotheque as well. Matt Clare into the netting. And we're going to need a bigger boat. No, we're going to need another ball. 3,227, the official attendance. 3,227 people inside the Valley View Casino Center tonight. Toth gobbles it up. Coming up on 4.5 remaining. Here in quarter numero 3. Sockers lead 10-2. In a bit of a laugher. I got to keep it smooth sailing all the way to the close. Time to let off of what some coaches like to call the concentration accelerator. Certainly the attacking accelerator has been let off substantially in this third quarter. The Sockers saw blood early, and they acted like the Sharks they are, and they took care of business in that first half. They've only scored once here in this third quarter. They've possessed the ball quite a bit. I love that old saying. If you're pulling off the accelerator attacking-wise, keep that concentration where it needs to be. Phil Salvaggio, all about the professionalism with this Sockers team. We would love to see those 2 goals that they allowed on set pieces in the first half be the only ones that they give up tonight. Craig Giles is moving forward. Not sure if he's going to score or if he's going to try to get the ball and get another assist. Say Roberto had a almost blooper reel moment there instead. Now it's Chris Toth back on the ball, and Toth with a demonstrative look towards Raimundo Contreras. There's Giles again. Ray's going to be back on the ball now. Not sure what Toth was telling Raimundo right there, but he wanted it to be heard, that's for sure. Contreras at the midfield stripe. Over to Ortega. Raimundo, Craig Giles. Farber has it knocked away. Farber gives chase. Here's Contreras. High off the glass. Farber. Childs. Goal! You knew he was going to join the party sooner or later. It's 11-2 San Diego. Captain Fantastic has got 5 assists. And now, the all-time leading goal scorer in soccer's franchise history has got a goal tonight. On a night where his team scored 11. Farber brought it off the boards. Beautiful 2 touches from number 7. And Childs, you got to love the celebration. Looking straight at Farber saying that was your goal. And you saw Farber do the same exact thing to Childs early on in this game. Childs assisted Farber back in the first quarter. A gorgeous assist from Childs. And what did Farber do to celebrate? Said, don't congratulate me. No, 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 nobody congratulate me. That's his goal. And you flip it right over there as Farber returned the favor. Gorgeous stuff.
Scored by number 37, Craig Childs. Assisted by number 7, Brian Farber. Time of the goal, 12:31. Again for the Sockers, the goal by Childs from Farber at 12:31.
Tussle down in the corner. Ball's dead and allows us to tell you about American Spa and Pool Pros. Proud to support the San Diego Sockers. They provide liability insurance to swimming pool industry professionals, whether your business is, pool repair, builders, remodelers, plasterers, or just about any service for swimming pools. We've got a flexible plan that's perfect to protect your business, your livelihood. Check them out. www.asapponline.com. That's ASAPPonline.com. And they say, go Sockers. Sockers also wanted to thank Dr. Corey Lichtman, the sports chiropractor who keeps the players healthy on and off the field. Find out more at drcorey.com. Zé Roberto got into it there with Salvador Luna. Roberto took the brunt of that one. Luna was giving it to the officials. 1:33 left here in this third quarter. From the Bee Gees to the Village People, crush it deep end. Well done. Well done. The dance moves tonight been almost as good as the 11 goals. Honestly, I'm going to give the Deep End's YMCA effort a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. I know that might seem harsh because they set such a high standard. Max Talud almost scores a sensational goal with his right foot. The Deep End, they set such a high standard with their Bee Gee dancing. I got to be honest, they were that good with the Bee Gees, I expected a little bit more with the YMCA. See, that's why you never do anything well, because then people expect you to do it all the time. Low expectations, they're your best friend. No, I kid. Try your best at all times. 9 out of 10. I'm going to give it a generous 9 out of 10 on the Bee Gees, 7 out of 10 on the YMCA. 45 seconds left here in the third quarter. 11-2 the Sockers lead. It's been a fun night for just about everybody in this building except for the people wearing white on the field. Had a couple of good moments. Antonio Manfut and Reynald Fuentes Jr. have scored a couple of nice goals. In particular, Antonio Manfut's free kick back in the second quarter brought the score back to 7-2. 4 straight for the Sockers since. 20 seconds left here in quarter number 3. As the Village People continue their sounds here at the VVCC. They're not actually here. Here's Medina. Here's Claire. Here's Medina. Pull the trigger, number 5. Well, Claire, somebody. No shot. No goal. They'll have to be content with the 11 that they already have. They lead by 9, do the Sockers. After 45 minutes here in San Diego. 11-2. That's your score. We're back with the fourth quarter here on MASL TV on YouTube. Stay tuned.
I'm Jill, Tegan, Paxton, Kaylin,
And we're proud members of California Coast Credit Union.
We were all able to get car loans through CalCoast at a great rate. It was quick and easy, all 4 times.
That's the CalCoast advantage to us.
Shop GTM stores in Lemon Grove, Santee, and Otay Mesa, and discover bargains on thousands of brand name home, office, and personal items at savings of up to 70% below other retailers. For coupons, directions, and more, go to gtmstores.com. GTM.
Can you make this cake for my daughter's birthday?
Donna realized her network was surprisingly slow. So she switched to Metro PCS and got her family 4 lines with unlimited high-speed data for $100, period. Metro PCS. Wireless figured out.
Welcome back inside the Valley View Casino Center. Nate Abarrea here with you on a lovely Saturday night. SD. Lovely night for the San Diego Sockers. They lead 11-2. As we get ready for the 4th quarter here inside this fine arena. We'd like to remind you that Barrel Republic is the official beer bar of the San Diego Sockers and the place to go for the largest selection of craft beers. Enjoy the beautiful tasting rooms in PB, Carlsbad, and Oside, where you have the freedom to pour. That's Pacific Beach and Oceanside, by the way, if you're a fan of complete statements there. PB, Oside, if you're a little more local. Either way, you got the freedom to pour. Sockers fans, bring your Sockers ticket to the Pacific Beach or PB location, same location. Pacific Beach location after the game. Select craft beer from the 44 self-pour taps and receive 10% off. 44 self-pour taps. Get to pour your own beer. Have a heck of a time. They got to drag Craig Elston out of the place. He loves it so much. Barrel Republic, official beer bar of the San Diego Sockers. Craig Elston's on hockey duty. Yours truly, Nate Abarrea, here with you for the remainder of the night. Craig will be back with us next Saturday. The Sockers play their regular season finale against the Coyotes de El Paso Coyotes. Coming in to close out the regular season slate, and then come the playoffs for the Sox. 1 minute gone here in the final quarter. Antonio Manfut has been a bright spot tonight, one of the lone bright spots for the visitors from the Rio Grande Valley. Max Talute back on the pitch. Talute got a goal. Back in the 2nd quarter it was. 1 of 5 assists for Craig Childs tonight. He's out there right now. See if he can get another one or get a 2nd goal. There's a chance for the Barracudas. It's out of reach for Moreno. He hauls it in now. 90 seconds in here to this 3rd quarter. Moreno trapped in the corner. A little, and almost a scrum of bodies down there in the corner. That was a good ball in. Good vision there from Mota. There's Moreno. Back out to Luna. Cross-field ball was coming from Mota, but Talute saying, sniffing that one out. Luna wisely elected not to play it. Now it's back over to Luis Mota. Hard sliding challenge there from Luna. It's taken the other way by Childs. Childs forward to Haggerty. Haggerty off the boards, no one in the center. Oh, here's a big chance for Moreno. It's just wide. Medina. Love to get a 3rd goal. He's got 2 already. That one into the hands of Fidel Garcia. There's a chance, blocked. Tracking back by Medina. It was Manfut. Now it's Toth. Chris Toth all hot and bothered there. What's going on here? Toth is scrambling. And the Barracudas can't punish the Sockers netminder. Not one of those finer moments there. A little chaotic, but no harm, no foul. Tulute to Toth. Tulute back to the wing. Ruiz back in the middle. Iram with the lovely footwork. Ori gives chase. Fidel Garcia off the boards. Headed down by Reza. Foul called on Lore. So decent BG staying alive. Decent YMCA. Let's feel these folks get down with the chicken dance. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Medina with the goal that would have been a high number out of 10. But it goes down as something to forget. Kind of mistimed the jump and got under the header and knocked it up and over the bar and over the glass and into the netting. We've played 4.5 minutes here in this fourth quarter. We now have 10 minutes and 20 seconds to go. We have on this near side, Reynal Fuentes Jr. On it now is Moreno. Fernando Moreno. Knocked away by Escoto. Childs just climbed on top of, essentially. Ismael Pineda coming to San Diego. Heard about all the wonderful hikes and mountain climbs. Said, I want to climb Mount Childs. Excellent trip to the ascent there from Pineda. And Childs actually having a laugh now with Pineda, saying, dude, what's going on? We're both captains here. Captains can't treat each other like that. Oh, it's deflected off of Zé Roberto. Might have been heading on goal. Instead's well wide, and Haggerty works it all the way back to Chris Toth. Here's the Vaquero. Eddie Velez. Zé Roberto. Cries from the deep end of shoot every time Chris Toth touches the ball. Not sure they're going to scream shoot here. Well, no, they do, and Toth gets himself into a little bit of trouble, and now are the Barracudas going to get one back? Toth scrambling! And the Barracudas do get one back. Strange sequence there, but it ends with Mota firing one in for goal number 3 for the Barracudas. It's 11-3 San Diego with 8:52 left here in the fourth quarter. Toth maybe getting a little greedy. He pays the price. Couldn't get it clear. Phil Salvaggio left shaking his head on the Sockers bench.
Number 5, Luis Mota. The goal is unassisted. At top of the goal, 6:08. Again for the Barracudas, the goal by Mota, unassisted at 6:08.
It was a bad giveaway to begin the sequence, but take nothing away from Luis Vilela Mota. He had a lot of work to do there. A lot of bodies flying around, including the long limbs of Chris Toth. Here's a hat trick for number 5, Anthony Medina. Goal number 3 for Medina. He scored 2 in the first half. He's got his 3rd here with 8:20 left in the fourth quarter. Second Sockers hat trick of the night. Matt Clare had the first. And the Sockers have just exceeded their mark of the highest scoring game that they set away to Sonora back on January 20th when they scored 11. Fortunately, in a losing effort that night down at the multiplex in Hermosillo. Tonight they got 12. Now their highest tally of the year There's still 8:20 left in this thing, and this is certainly going to be a win. Ain't no losing tonight for the Sox.
San Diego Sockers go!
Scoring his third goal of the match, number 5, Anthony Medina. Assisted by number 18, Andrew Lowray.
Time of the goal, 6:40. Again, for the Sockers, the goal by Medina from Lowray at 6:40.
Lowray with the assist. Medina with his third of the night. 12-3, 7:45 left, coming up on the halfway point of this final period. Giles, stuff with his back to goal, back to Zé Roberto. Tulute back in the game. Zé Roberto into the challenge. That one deflects into the stands. Heads up, folks. Eyes and ears tuned to the game at all times. 7:24 remaining in the fourth quarter. We're going to take a timeout here on MASL TV. The Sockers lead the Barracudas 12-3. Stay tuned.
Back to the slot for Donnelly, now to Dana. Cassie has the look, plays it off, the defenders. B the Hawley, and wide. Coker shot, he scores! A shot is wide. It's off the end wall. The San Diego Sockers have won the MISL championship.
Coming up on 7 minutes remaining here in the final quarter on a night seen a lot of goals, 15 of them in total, 12 of them for the San Diego Sockers, and are there a few more in store? Max Tulute tucked away in the corner here, knocks it across the face. It's knocked partway clear, and now all the way back to Chris Toth. I'd like to make amends for that error moments ago that led to the third goal of the night for the Barracudas. 6:40 left here in the fourth quarter. My name is Nate Abaurrea. It's lovely to be with you. Sockers are having a nice night. Just a nice night. Trying to get their 5th win in a row. Trying to make it 10-0 at home here this season. This one back to the goalkeeper, Garcia. Long ball, chance, headed off the boards again, off the boards another time, and somehow, some way, the ball never crosses the goal line. It never hits the back of the net. 3 chances go begging, off the boards again. That one a little further wide. That first header from Manfoot was in slow motion. You could see it. Acrobatic effort there from Luna, all for naught. It's all the way back to Garcia. 5:40 left in the ball game. I'd like to remind you that ATA Engraving, all-time awards in engraving, has been serving as San Diego's leader in sports, corporate, and academic awards for over 20 years. Visit their website at www.ataengraving.com for all your promotional product and recognition needs. Need to be recognized. Need to give a call to ATA Engraving. You want to recognize someone else? ATA Engraving. Still the folks to call. There's Lowray. Lore thought about pulling the trigger there from all the way across the halfway line. The pull little Raimundo Contreras move there. Thought better of it, though. And look out here. It's blasting the other way is Fuentes. It's wide. Chasing it down, Moreno. Back to Luna. 5 minutes. 5 minutes remaining. Working on my PA voice there, Callan. Don't get too cozy. Fidel Garcia. Across the halfway line. Spell of possession here from the Barracudas. Shot blasted off the boards. It's a chance inside the box. Lore knocked into the boards now by Fuentes Jr. Fuentes going at Lore. Lore peels it back to Zé Roberto, gets it out wide to Reza, and the Sockers are going to clear. This ball is just refusing to go out of play. I want to tell you all about Mount Woodson Golf Club. I want to tell you about this amazing golf course set amidst ancient oaks and huge granite boulders and sparkling lakes, but I'm trying to wait for the right moment in time, you know? I don't want to do it too soon here, but it's such a nice golf course. I want to tell you all about it. 3:45 left here in the fourth quarter. And as the Barracudas move forward, we stay focused on the arena soccer. Let's not get carried away with the golf course yet. But I can't wait to tell you about this place. I've told you about it before. I'm going to tell you about it again. Craig Elston's told you about it. But the Rio Grande Valley Barracudas want to score a goal before I get to tell you about Mount Woodson Golf Club. Relentless. And this one deflects off the crossbar. How RGV have not tallied a fourth goal in this fourth quarter. I don't really know how to explain it. And now we have a foul against the Barracudas. And I can finally tell you that golf course set amidst ancient oaks, huge granite boulders, and sparkling lakes is Mount Woodson Golf Club. Enjoy San Diego County's most dramatic golf layout, Mount Woodson Golf Club, where golf is only part of the experience. Use the online promo code SOCKERS, that's SOCKERS. You should already know how to spell that. SOCKERS, SOCKERS, to receive $10 off for your next round. That's Mount Woodson Golf Club. They earned that read, I'll tell you what. By the way, the Sockers, they'd like to thank Mitre USA for providing today's match balls. Mitre, founded in Huddersfield, England, is among the world's oldest sporting good brands, starting production in 1817. Oh, Chris Toth. Oh, Chris Toth. Fortunate to not be punished for another lapse in concentration, the Sockers netminder. Rio Grande Valley player hurt, 2:37 left. Toth, big old exhale as he leans up against that far post. I got to finish up telling you about Mitre. They started production in 1817. What were you doing in 1817? That's what I want to know. Mitre's a proud partner of Major Arena Soccer League. Action every day, all through the season, all about the MASL, providing arena-specific match balls to both the MASL and MASL2. That's Mitre USA with the roots back in Huddersfield. Going back to 1817, the Sockers are partying like it's 1817. Well, I don't know. We'll go with it. Are Huddersfield Town going to stay up this year? Premier League fans out there watching? Huddersfield Town up in the top flight for the first time since 1973? Are Huddersfield Town going to stay in the Premier League? How about the relegation scrap in the Prem this year? As we wait for action to resume here at the VVCC. A lot of Premier League supporters in the building. Love seeing that here at these Sockers games, the various kits on fans around the ground. Obviously, predominantly Sockers gear, as it should be. Love seeing the colors of San Diego's team, the blue, gold, and white. Various throwback kits that you'll see around the ground. But one of the things I really enjoy about the crowds here inside this arena is you got all the different youth teams rocking their kits. You got everything from United, Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal, Tottenham, rest of the Prem in there. Oh yeah, that City team. It's something like 20 points clear at the top. A few of those jerseys in the building here. Got the Madrid and Barcelona jerseys. Saw a Nottingham Forest kit earlier tonight. An authentic Notts Forest kit. Beautiful red and white from Nottingham. 90 seconds left. Salvador Luna up that sideline to 99. Victor Jimenez. Oh, what a save from Toth. He makes amends. Toth needed that, I'll tell you what. That's got to feel good. Clare taken down. No foul called. No, there is a foul called. Of course there was a foul called. It's a blue card to boot. You saw Clare looking up at first saying, where was the whistle? And everybody kind of kept playing. And you hope that Clare's okay. He's helped to his feet by Salvador Luna. And the Sockers will be on a UCSD power play, either until a goal is scored or until the final horn sounds. They lead 12-3 with 1:18 left in this thing. And folks, do you know that Vavi Sport and Social brings fun-loving adults together through San Diego Sports League, social events, and 5K runs? And stay active, try new things, and meet new friends. Do you play? Register now at govavi.com. Sockers also like to thank Sheraton Mission Valley. Discover Mission Valley's own shopping and dining district with a stay at the Sheraton Mission Valley. Weekend rates as low as $119. Check them out online, www.sheratonmissionvalley.com. Nate Abareya here with you, live from the Valley View Casino Center, where the Sockers are trying to close out a fine victory this evening. Childs rips a volley. It's off the boards. It's right back to Matt Clare, who's got a hat trick to his name tonight.
In the fourth quarter.
Here's Childs, left-footed cracker. 13-3 San Diego, and the captain's got a brace to go with the 5 assists that he's notched tonight. Have yourself a writ, number 37. Wear the captain's armband with pride. That's a thing of beauty from Craig Childs. Craig looking up to the soccer gods saying, weak foot? I ain't got no weak foot. That's one hell of a finish from Craig Childs. That's a real nice cherry on top of what's been a marvelous dish tonight for the home side. 55 seconds left.
A UC San Diego Health power play goal, scored by number 37, Craig Childs. His second goal in the match, assisted by number 16, Eddie Velez. Time of the goal, 14:06. Again from the Sockers, the power play goal by Childs from Velez at 14:06.
Well, the Rio Grande Valley Barracudas are essentially putting up the white flag to match their jersey color. Content to just hold this thing out. The Sockers players are going to accept that. Clare with a little choking moment with Victor Jimenez. Acting like he was going to take the ball away. He was going to do no such thing. Clare with a fine night. Already a hat trick to his name. Handshakes before the final horn sounds, and now it's official. Your final score on Saturday, February the 24th, 2018. It's the San Diego Sockers 13, the Rio Grande Valley Barracudas 3. Man of the match tonight. Man of the match tonight. It's a tough one. There were 2 hat tricks scored for the Sockers. Matt Clare and Anthony Medina. Craig Childs had 5 assists and 2 goals. So I'm going to pull the ultimate cop-out here. I always like to select a man of the match, but I'll just go straight to the 3 stars. And those 3 stars are Matt Clare, Anthony Medina, and Craig Childs. You pick your own man of the match. There's no wrong choice between Clare, Medina, and Childs. Sockers return home in a 1 week's time, hosting the El Paso Coyotes. My broadcasting colleague, Craig Elston, will be back with us. Cannot wait for that. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast this evening. We'll do it again on March 3rd, Sockers and El Paso. For all our fantastic production crew, led by the wonderful Ross Callan and Dave Evenson, my name is Nate Abaurea. Your final score, one last time. On Saturday, the 24th of February, 2018, San Diego Sockers 13. The Rio Grande Valley Barracudas 3. Bye for now. Have a great rest of your Saturday evening. Be safe out there. We'll talk to you in 7 days. It's been a pleasure. Later.